Alright, just taking a little bit to go live. Should be live now. Let's just do a little bit of a check. Hello, hello, can everyone hear me?
Mic check, mic check.
I know, right? Mic check here. Alright, thanks. So let's go ahead and begin. We are now streaming the bronze match between Lukcid and WingedKuriboh. Thank you everyone for joining me, and let's go ahead and start with the pick bands. Okay, let me go ahead and oh crap, my JB. Damn it, I can't multitask.
Gotta get that gold.
I know, right? The gold is very strong. Okay, as we can see from Lucid's ban pick, he currently banned Liana actually second. That's very surprising. Looking at WingedKuriboh's box, he now has basically Weiler and Sophia and Licorice, but given how he plays, we'll see if he wants to pick a healer second. Lukcid is following up with picking Deedlit second, which is interesting that he knows that he's going against a Caplandius. Hi, Pete. Hi, Pete.
Yeah, then you have WingedKuriboh getting rid of the buffers, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, right. Gosh. Multitasking very hard. Lycro, carry me in my JB while I auto. Alright, for the third pick here, Lukcid does choose Zerida. In this case, it's just a pretty solid pick, I would say. I don't think there is too many like out of standard picks at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, outside the Listel, assuming a regular kind of get up on Zerida and Deedlit, Zerida should be able to take care of all the rest of the units, so that's a pretty solid pick.
Yeah. In this case, Listel being a very interesting pick. I know WingedKuriboh's Listel is very tanky. I don't think we've ever seen or tested or saw in the tournament whether a Zerida can one-shot the Listel though.
It would definitely need Twilight, which is not a common thing I'd say you find on Zerida.
And finally, Lukcid does pick up Rosalia at the very end.
Quite a strong pick.
Yeah, I would say definitely for sure. Rosalia is... Ooh. And let me go ahead and switch for otherwise when they do their skill selection. Right now, I do have a split mind right now. Yeah, overall, we see Lukcid, who does have pretty strong lineup. And I would also say that WingedKuriboh also has a relatively strong lineup. In terms of the teams against each other, I would say that the Zerida would prove very strong in Lukcid's favor, saying that he can aim for almost who he wants. But WingedKuriboh does have, interestingly enough, a double healer setup here. So we'll definitely have to see how this will play out.
Yeah, the double healer I don't love.
Yeah, I don't exactly like double healers as well, especially when Zerida can snipe down the Bozo, who's pretty much the main damage of WingedKuribohs.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of the issue. Two healers I think works if you have like two very strong DPS. I would not say that this is a situation where it's like that.
Yeah. We'll definitely see how it goes. Bozo is carrying skeletons, but that doesn't really help if you're carrying Alzahard.
Yeah, which I can't imagine Lukcid not having.
What's interesting though is that I'm seeing Lucid bring Guardian Infantries on Zislandius. Let me go ahead and switch back over now. And Guardian Infantries, um, maybe he expected that WingedKuriboh had a Lancerlandius in this case. That's the only reason why I would think that he would bring that.
I mean, you could also think that he might bring Treants or heavies just to at least get half the equation, not double cav.
Yeah, that is very true as well. A lot of mind games there. Right, yeah, and here they're pretty much just spacing out. There's nothing too special to say. But the real question is, how do you think that they're going to be starting off the fight? Most likely Lucid, having much longer legs, being the Rosalia and Zerda, will probably be aiming to either pick off the Bolzel first, or picking off the Listel. Probably preferably always going to be the Bolzel here.
Yeah, I'd go for the
Yeah.
Bozel.
Yeah, and most likely WingedKuriboh will just have to kind of hunker down until it really happens. Or he's able to get a really good Tenyos. Alright, so we can see Listel pushing up, given that I wasn't actually looking at the Zerda, but assuming that is Alzahard, there's not too much to kind of be scared of at the moment yet.
Yeah, it takes 2 turns for Zara to do anything, so it's you can. I would say that I think WingedKuriboh's opportunity kind of lies in the beginning of the match.
Right. Yeah. Right now, in terms of groups, as it looks like he also bring Route with his Landius, which could definitely prove to be useful. But Lucid does have 2 Dispels here, and I see this being a lot tougher on WingedKuriboh right now in terms of um, just more like spacing wise and otherwise as the game goes on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little annoying for him to engage properly, especially with the skeletons and Bolzel. He can't fly over anything. Lukcid has the range advantage as well, which is it's tough to kind of get something going when you're outranged by your opponent. You kind of really rely on them sending guys in. The route is a good move though, because whenever you're running Sophia with Landius, unless you have a less DPS that really needs the 15% damage, just run route.
Yep. But I think that's definitely what also WingedKuriboh is banking on when he brought in 2 healers. If he could just survive the initial onslaught, meaning like the first few plays of Lukcid, it pretty much starts going into WingedKuriboh's favor. So if he's able to live against both spacing out against Zerida and getting the hit of Rosalia and Deedlit, which will be incoming later on, then having 2 healers, he would be able to just outlast Lukcid.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like Lucid's taking a bit of time. Probably deciding when to actually prep up his Alzahard. WingedKuriboh, interestingly enough, is pushing forward, or thinking about pushing forward.
I think he needs to try to get a 10 years breeze on disposal.
Well, that's basically what I started saying a little bit in the beginning. A 10 years breeze would go a very long way for his Bolzol. Alright, he's Alzaharding now. That pretty much cues the Bolzol needs to back off in this case. And probably put Listelm to like a tree if he's confident.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I was just playing a match in ladder, and I don't know why, but I thought I would bait a Alazard Zeri with my Bolzol, and that was not a good idea.
I don't think there's any Bolzol tanky enough to tank that.
I was trying to force the trade, and it was not a good trade at all.
Alright, definitely backing off. I would definitely support that move since Lukcid does have Wireless ready, but then of course he's not going to give away turn priority.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is definitely going in now. Interesting.
Interesting.
I feel like given the positioning, he should wait a little bit more, given that it's actually in his favor to just kind of wait it out a bit.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the targets are for Lukcid right now.
Well, in this case, it definitely looks like Rosalia is going for Landius? No, he has Chivalry. He can hit Bolzol here. Oh, that is very good.
Oh, good move, good move.
Definitely. Oof. That is very solid, since that was basically Lucid's win condition there.
Yep. And yeah, I don't know if WingedKuriboh can kill this Rosalia with high stakes up.
Especially when she has Chivalry as well.
Yep.
Oof. Well, that was a power play there.
Well, let's. Oh yeah, because the because you could normally heal reverse, but you cannot.
Yeah, since chivalry gives her the immunity buffs. Right, looks like Lucid just, or WingedKuriboh in this case, just needs to somehow kill Rosalia here. Most likely a Blood Dance should kill her though. But it's a matter of, does he want to waste it now? He kind
Blood
of has
Dance.
to.
Blood Dance is not killing Rosalia here.
Oh, really?
No, she's over 10k health left.
So all the soldiers are dead, not her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely not dying.
This match is pretty well over.
I mean, there is still a possibility if there's some mistakes, but it's going to be very tough regardless. And they would have to be very large mistakes.
Yeah, it's the issue.
Yeah.
That was still pretty good stats.
Yeah, it does. And the case of currently, I would say that Lucid should just let Rosalia die. He doesn't need to actually worry about making her live.
Yeah, I would have probably just backed off. Because you also can get Rosalia out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a Mind War would kill you.
Well, it's not just a mind bore. He has first turn priority. Does he?
No, Wing
No,
should.
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, Kuriboh's turn priority. But there's literally no way to kill this Rosalia right now because she has immunity.
Yeah. Well, not anymore as well with Sea of Miracles.
Oh, but the rewind Blood Dance. Blood Dance should be back up now. So that's actually, that's...
Yeah, that's true.
Dead.
But Zerda can tag Listel here.
True. That actually might be worth it here.
It would guarantee that Rosalia would live. Yep, and that is what's happening now. I do not believe this is a kill though. Oh, wow. Almost no damage here.
Wow. Yeah, and that's with the sword too. I mean, like, I didn't think it was going to kill, but I thought it would do more damage than that.
Ooh, this could have been actually the mistake that WingedKuriboh was looking for.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's... Yeah, I didn't think Rosalia would die there, so it looks like she barely hung on. Wow.
Oh, wow. How much health is that? 0% here.
140.
140 health. That is very... that's sad. That's depressing. Oh, wow.
I think you have to take Rosalia. Yeah, no, this is fine actually.
Yeah. Because all else, he needs to attack Rosalia, and if he attacks Rosalia, she'll be back to a very high health.
Yes.
Of course, Zerda and Deedler are different in which they are heal reverse right now. Yep, she's back to nearly full health, and Landius is
Oh,
almost gone.
not good. Now Weiler can die, and that's actually really good for Lukcid.
Oof, he decides
Uh,
to take attack Landius though.
I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I would agree here, but I don't think it changes heavily that much. I think Sophia might want to attack Diva here, given Desperate
Yep,
Prayer.
yep, yep, yep.
Yep, that is a kill.
Yeah, I don't really understand that Rosalia move at all.
Yeah. There was two plays I could have seen there where Rosalia either kills Weiler or D-Lit just backs off so she doesn't die.
Yep. Because the difference between dead Weiler heals and high stakes is very significant.
Yes. Yeah. And now that we have seen that Listel pretty much can survive Alzahar Zerda very easily, as long as Landius lives and he's able to do enough damage before Zerda pops the other healers, WingedKuriboh isn't as in a bad position as before. But overall, it still kind of relies on Zerda.
So the one thing I don't know is I don't know how the interaction between high stakes and killing blow works. Because right now the soldiers are dead, but I think if he used killing blow, they would revive, and then he would no longer be able to guard bypass. But I'm not 100% sure.
I see.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
I would not have attacked directly, but I was surprised that Landius was not guarding.
Yeah.
Because she's going out to hard means that Zerda doesn't have backstab. So that's almost guaranteed that Sophia would live in this case.
Yeah, not really sure what that move was.
If anything, he should have went for Weiler in this case, who was a little bit damaged already.
Yep. He will still have the Alizard regroup combo. Probably,
Yeah.
I think as soon as next turn.
Yeah, I feel that it was a little bit preemptive, and he could. I feel like he could have just backed off and got his hide and seek. I don't believe he had hide and seek there.
I don't think he did either.
Yeah. So over here, he is backing off Rosalia. Doesn't want to really be affected by Listel. Listel's now a very big threat. Mostly because Lukcid can't handle Listel.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting because Rosalia late game is often great because of her swords, but the swords heal you now, and with Listel heal reverse, that could prove to be problematic.
Yep. Heal reversal is very dangerous. Especially with Weiler 3C. Should be pretty much used up now though.
Yeah, it should be gone now.
The big question here though is Zerda able to get away in order to use hide and seek? because she's pretty much in a very terrible position.
So what he's waiting to do is so Weiler moves here, and then he wants to stun Landius.
Oh yeah. Oh, tactical retreat. That's actually a really good play. Because this then gives quite a bit of moving or breathing room for his Zerda. I'm not sure if she can hide and seek. It looks like she can.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it was a wasted move to do a tactical retreat because a large factor of what Lukcid needs is to get his Zerda back and basically in position to start killing again. And as you can see here, his Zerda can target both the healers, which are basically one of the main reasons why Landis is still alive.
Yep.
In this position, most likely Sophia is the larger threat here. But he would have to wait until much later. The Tenuous Breeze on Landius, though, is very strong. His route is still up, and he can go ahead and basically stun whoever he wants, except for Zerda.
Why would you not stun Rosalia?
I think that would definitely be the better play here instead of using Mind Bore. If Rosalia... Okay. Zerda has a very safe kill on Weiler if he wants. Alright.
Oh, if he has everything back up here, he can lock down Lando range.
I see. Almost taking a life as well. Yeah, Shrine Main still does have a 75% effect on the hero. That's right. Yeah, now given this position, the question is who should Lukcid kill here?
I really think Sophia still.
I don't think Lukcid can reach Sophia now.
Oh, can he not?
No, he can't. The only position is where Landius moved to. So his options is Weiler or take a life out of Landius.
Then it has to be Weiler.
Yeah. Alright, that goes ahead and kills Zerda here.
Yep, good move.
Yep, but it does leave him without faction buff or defense. So if he can move his Rosali around, he can kill Sophia.
He won't be able to.
Actually, one other thing that he can do to make Zerda live is just to kill his Weiler. Unless Weiler has some way to dispel otherwise. I did not see his skills other than tactical retreat, regroup, and yeah, 3C. Okay, those are 3.
Yeah, so he just used yeah, so that was the right move to kill Landius there. No, Zerda can't be saved because you can't get Weiler close enough.
Yeah, that's true. I don't use Weiler enough. I place him in box. I use him like 3 times. I just think his 3C when he's dead is global.
Yeah, I know. It's a 5 square range.
Interesting.
Especially once Rosa has her skills back up, it's going to be tough for Wing to last long enough because the dead Weiler buff is something, but it's not going to full heal you or anything. And once that's gone, it's pretty tough just because you don't have enough offensive break through Landius.
Yeah, that is true. The question is, what kind of steps does Lukcid kind of take now? Because Blood Dance would definitely kill Rosa next turn. And in this case, does Weiler... Well, Weiler doesn't kill himself in this case. It's more like just Rosa will die next turn. And here comes the Blood Dance that's pretty much going to kill Rosa. Oh, well, 8,000. I'm not sure. No, it's not going to kill.
Yeah, I shouldn't kill. Wait, Belissal's full health, though. Right?
She has about 12,000 HP.
Oh, then I won't kill.
Yeah, it won't kill. Very close, like usual, but yeah. Now the one thing is that they need to get rid of those debuffs.
I mean, yeah, as long as he can just kind of sit Rosa until she has her skills back up. So.
Okay, so he just goes and kills Weiler here. That way, I guess he can attack with Rosa and heal up.
Yep.
If she already cycled up, she could use all her moves. Well, a little bit.
Yeah, partially.
Well, hopefully she has Chivalry next turn, because with the heal reversal, she would definitely take a lot of damage.
Yes. Actually, I would heal reverse Rosa right here.
Yeah.
Great move. Though if I was Lukcid, I would just I was gonna say I'd just smack Sophia, but I don't know. I think you might just have to burn.
I would smack Sophia with Landius, yeah.
Oh yeah, he has
Yep.
Desperate Prayer. So yep.
Yep. Yep. And now Rosalia just kind of just sits still.
Yep. Just burn it off. If you shiv, you'll take some damage, but you can just heal it off.
Yep. Well, she could either sit still one turn or sit still one turn and then shiv next turn.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Listel does not have Desperate Prayer anymore, so it is some worth to actually attack right now.
Oh yeah, I guess the healing from the sword is not going to be. Oh wait,
no, that's Desperate Prayer.
Yep.
Desperate Prayer, since it's not actually healing from her. So let's go ahead and be right back for a little bit while they select all the units. That match actually became a lot closer than I expected. Most likely because Sophia went in and was able to kill Deedlit right there. That was probably the biggest mistake that I can see within that match, aside from WingedKuriboh accidentally misinterpreting the range of Rosalia.
Yeah.
So, it was actually other than that, it was very good plays from both players. It was a lot closer than, I otherwise first predicted, but it was a very good match. Alright, let's go on back. As you can see from WingedKuriboh, he switched out his Deedlit and put in Yusuke in this case. Very interesting. I'm kind of curious on what his plans with Yusuke was in this case. Other than probably that he didn't want Deedlit because he knows he's going against a Cav Landius, but Deedlit is still very strong.
Yeah, that's an interesting sub.
Alright, looks like before he is getting rid of Gospel users, so he looks like he's going to go debuffers. And as we can see, he did choose Bolzel here. Given how this is playing out, most likely his next pick that he is planning to do is Licorice. And following that, Lukcid does see it and bans Licorice and Listel.
Yep, good pick. Good bans.
Yep.
He's probably going to pick Weiler, okay.
Yep. Weiler is always very strong. Dispeller in this case.
WingedKuriboh should ban Licorice here.
Yep.
If he doesn't, I'm fairly certain Lukcid will pick Licorice.
I can see him definitely banning Reen. But I think second ban should be Licorice in this case. Alright, he goes ahead and bans and then chooses Ares. Lucid's pretty confident in his Licorice.
Definitely picking Licorice.
Now for bans here, Lukcid, it's pretty open on who he wants to ban now. There isn't large threat, probably Zerida for sure. Yeah, as we can see.
Oh, you want Arian Rod? Okay.
Oh,
interesting.
I mean, Arian Rod's a strong pick. I mean, you are going against a Lancer Landius. Cavalry Landius.
Mm-hmm.
And she is also strong, very strong against Ares.
Yeah. Okay, and he's gonna fourth pick Licorice.
Yeah. It's not a matter of why, it's more a matter of when. I
And
would,
I think Lukcid bans Arian Rod and probably Yusuke.
yeah. Olandius doesn't seem very scary against his
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
Oh wow, D-Lit.
What?
He betrayed our expectations. And he's gonna end up with Rosalia at the very end.
Good fifth pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's
Lukcid
go
wants
ahead and be right back for a bit. So let's talk a little bit about their team composition wise. WingedKuriboh going second pick, Bozol, obviously going much stronger on debuffs. Um, but he did get his secondary debuffs, Licorice and Listel banned. So I think he kind of changed for more contingency plan because otherwise he would not have let characters like D-Lit get through, being another strong dispeller. Well, mostly just seeing miracles. Um, in terms of having his Ares there, Ares can't really kill any of Luce's characters aside from Weiler. That is assuming that he does go AoE. Who knows? He might just play a single target. But usually when you're going against Cavalry Landius, it's usually AoE. For Lucids, he does have a very strong lineup where he does have Arian Rod, where Arian Rod directly counters Landius in this case. As well as Rosalia, who just is very long-legged here. It's going to be a pretty close match. I could see WingedKuriboh, if he's able to combo Bolso with Ares, that can definitely kill most of, or it can wipe out almost any unit. So it's definitely a combo play for WingedKuriboh's side. Alright. They're done, and let's start the match.
I think the thing that's going to be tough, yeah, it's like, by the time you're in range to combo all these units together, I think Luke can actually do something about it. So that's what's going to make it a little bit tough.
Yeah. But the one thing WingedKuriboh does have is first turn priority, which could give him that slight chance.
Yeah. And the one thing he needs to do is he shouldn't use light array yet. He should use it on a turn when he can actually just light array the entire middle there.
Mm-hmm. Or at least the chokehold that Lucid needs to go through.
Yeah, so like you still have an avenue on the bottom there. Like it's just, I don't think, the best move.
Yeah. Since Lucid is pretty much long leg the entire way.
Yeah. And leaving that avenue on the bottom, it just it does. You set up the tiles, but you didn't really, it's like grouting your sink, but not doing half of it.
Yep. Just leaving him a straight up opening in order to get through. But Olandius is very strong against Rosalia and D-Lit, so once Olandius starts kind of moving in place, they're pretty much not going to be moving very much. So at the very end, Olandius will be doing actually decent work. The only problem now is, of course, going to be Arian Rod, who can definitely destroy that Landius. Alright, Breeze with Arian Rod, that's always very scary. In this case, it's not that large of a threat. It's just, something that's scary.
Okay, I was wondering how he was going to buff Aaron Rod, so he chose to use the gospel. He did not bring strengthen on Weiler.
Oh, I would definitely have Gospel Aaron Rod too. Given how Bozel, if he does go in and use the AoE, Aaron Rod will instantly be at 70, so she'll be ready.
True.
And as we can also see here, Ares is going AoE in this case, so definitely he needs to combo it up here.
You know, I think I might have not brought high stakes on Weiler this match just because it's all AoE.
Yeah. Looks like he brought high stakes Masio, I believe, and regroup.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's going in right now.
This
Oh,
because he doesn't have maidens. This should kill.
Yeah. This will kill. Interesting. Oh, and it only hits 2 units as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good play.
Yep. Great play by WingedKuriboh.
Alright, now that Weiler's dead, WingedKuriboh can pretty much just take his time and set up and just slowly grind with Bozel. He doesn't have to really worry too much about the spells, aside from Deedlit.
He does have to watch out because he has no turn prio.
That's true. He did lose turn prior because he killed. But he does have Liana, so he kind of gain it back, sort of. So you know how Liana is always good second player because he get a double play? Liana kind of gives the same thing in this case. Oh, and it looks like over here Bozel is running double AoE and sleep. Even stronger in this case since now Lukcid doesn't really have too much methods of dispelling.
Yep. So the other thing that Wing just needs to remember is that you might have killed the healer, but Rosa now kind of functions as a pseudo healer due to the swords.
That's true. That's why he needs to be careful when he's going in. But Rosa did use a lot of skills to just go ahead and kill Ares. So she's gonna be out for maybe like 2 turns.